It's okay, we'll push through this. I believe in myself. Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I created this look right here, which was actually inspired by a fellow creator here on YouTube called Strashme. She did like this very cool, like very interesting, like splotchy, just beautiful editorial avant-garde makeup look, and she posted it a few days ago, and I looked at that video and I was so inspired to do a little bit to do that look but with my own twist, and I definitely made it a lot more graphic. I added liner, I did like a different color combination, and I am really happy with how this look turned out. Again, this was inspired by her, and I will put her information, her channel, her video down below in the description box. But this is a look that I'm absolutely in love with. I love how it turned out. I love how it looks. It looks so fun, avant-garde, and just really like just structured but then soft at the same time. I love it. But I will admit that this look was a little bit trial and error because I wasn't really sure what to do at many points. I wasn't sure if it would look good or not, but I'm glad to say that it came together quite beautifully in my personal opinion. I think that this is really an interesting look, and I love pushing myself into like this editorial avant-garde direction, and I love seeing what comes out of it. So this is going to be the look that we're going to do today. So if you want to learn how to create it, and if you want to see me like struggle with makeup application and just freak out a little bit, then of course keep on watching. So I have a few ideas in my head for what I want to do. I will say that I have been really inspired by Strashme. I don't know her name because I just discovered her like today, or I think it was yesterday, but I think it was maybe today or yesterday, and I discovered her and I saw her Instagram, then I saw her YouTube, and I've seen like every single video that she's done, and she's done like 5, and they're not very long, they're like 10 minutes each, but she's so good. Like, she is so good, and her creativity is amazing. Again, it is S, trash, and then me. Like one word altogether. So she has been really inspiring me, and I was kind of like inspired to like work with some like really bright colors because of her, because I have been doing a lot of like really moody looks, which I like, don't get me wrong, but I kind of want to do something like a little bit different and have fun with it. So this is sort of inspired by her work, and I just want to give her credit for that. I want to use some like purples and blues, and I'm reaching for the Hasina 2 this time. This is just such a beautiful palette. I absolutely love it. I'm taking like this crease brush that has a little bit of like stiffness to it, and it has like a point. So I'm going to be dipping into I think this like purple color right here. It is quite pretty. I really do like it. And this, I think, will be going into, I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. I might put in some music. I might like just do a little bit of like a intermission, if you will, while I figure this out, because I kind of like want to make this a little bit organic. I don't really know what I'm going to do yet. I have to figure it out, but we'll see what happens. I'm actually really inspired by this editorial that I saw from her that I will put like right up here somewhere so you can see what it looks like. I want to create something that is using that technique that she described in the video tutorial for this, but I am using different products and I do want to put my own spin on it, so that's what I'm doing. I believe that for that video that she did for this look, she did actually feature the Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette, which I did not own, and I'm not actually planning on getting right now, but I am going to try and use some different colors and just like see how it can turn out. That's what I'm really curious about. I just want to see how it comes together. I'm then going to take another brush. This is a little bit fluffier, so I'm expecting to get a lot of like a little bit more of a blended effect with this particular brush. This is the Morphe M433, and I'm going to pick up this like blue color right here, and I actually kind of really want to load this up on the brush so I can get a lot of like payoff. What I'm doing now is I'm pretty much going into the negative space into the inner and outer portion of my crease, and I'm kind of playing around with the color and seeing how it goes. I'm really just honestly experimenting in this at this stage in this look because I have no idea how it's going to turn out. Really, I have an idea, but I mean, I kind of like, I don't know how it's going to be. Something that I am doing and that she also did, I'll put the video down below so you guys can check it out, but what she really said about this particular like just editorial technique is that it's really important to make sure that you're not blending too much, that you're just placing the color, which is what I'm trying to do. I am blending in several places, like for example the outer part of my eye, because I really want to have like a collective, like a cohesive shape here, but like in the inner part of my eye I'm definitely making it a little bit more abstract, and I'm not really focusing on blending as much. And then as I'm extending the color out into the outer corner of my eye, I'm really using like a light hand. I'm not going in very heavy because then that will create like a little bit of harshness that I do not want. So in the outer corner, I'm going with very minimal, very light brush strokes, and I'm trying to be like very light-handed in that area. So what I've created right now, it's kind of interesting. I'm really liking how this is turning out. I don't think that I'm like really caring too much about whether or not the eyes look exactly the same, because I really want to create organic shapes in this look. I don't want the two eyes to be exactly the same, but my plan for making this look quite cohesive is making sure that I'm applying the same colors in similar placements on both eyes, so it kind of looks like it's part of one look, but at the same time I do want it to look like a little bit messy, a little bit nonchalant, if you will, but still like just very editorial. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some glitter glue. I'm going to apply this into the negative white space of my eyelid, and then I'm going to pick up this beautiful like metallic blue shade. I'm going to pick it up with my finger, and this is going to be pressed right on top of that glitter glue. Okay, so this is looking quite interesting. Now what I want to do though is I want to go and do my lower lash line, and I'm going to do so with the assistance of this brush right here, but I'm going to be using this pencil end first to pick up this beautiful purple color that I love so very much, and this is going to be going into my lower lash line. Okay, so I was initially planning on just doing like a typical lower lash line application, but then I was like kind of playing with the idea of extending that purple shadow to create a sort of like an upside down winged eyeshadow shape on my lower lash line. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm kind of loving it. I'm just experimenting, and I'm using like very light strokes to sort of like sketch out how I want this wing to appear, and then I'm filling it in, and all of this is being done with this like very tiny stiff pencil brush, and I'm lightly just sketching out the shape I want and then filling it in with more purple shadow. Then I'm going to go in with a smaller, more flat brush. I'm going to pick up this blue color, and this is going to be going right into my inner lower lash line area. I'm also creating like a little bit more of a blockier like upside down triangle shape on the side of my nose. It's kind of like going up into the inner corner of my eye. Again, I'm just taking the color and I'm packing it into the inner corner of my eye and into the side of my nose. I'm just playing around with this like new like graphic version of like an inner corner, and I'm really just experimenting and seeing how it goes. So far I'm really into this eyeshadow look. So next I want to take a fan brush and I just want to lightly brush off the fallout on my face because there is quite a bit considering how like intensely I'm packing on the color. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now that I've sort of brushed off the fallout and now that's looking a little bit more clean, I'm going to go in with some foundation, and you notice that yes, I did apply quite a hefty amount of blue eyeshadow into the side of my nose area, into the area that's like here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to work carefully around that area, and I'm just going to make sure that I am applying foundation where I need it to be applied, but at the same time I want to make sure that I'm careful and that I'm not smudging anything. I think what I'm going to do is I'm first going to take a flat foundation brush. I'm going to take a little bit of foundation and I'm going to like strategically apply it like right where I think I need it, and then I'm going to take a buffing brush and just buff the product into the skin. So I'm looking at this and I think that what I really need to just make this look just tie in together beautifully is to apply some winged liner. So I'm going to go grab my gel liner and I'm just going to do just that. I'm going to give myself some wings and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm really trying to make sure that the line of the winged liner kind of already follows the line that I created with the eyeshadow. So now that I'm sort of done with the winged liner, I think it looks good. Might not be even, but honestly, who cares? And I'm going to be going in with a little bit more of like a precise brush because when I was doing my liner, I was kind of like checking like this inner bit and I wasn't really satisfied with how it looked. I kind of wanted it to be a little bit more structured. So I'm going in with a smaller brush and I'm just going to like outline that blue with some more blue shadow, so that the entire effect is a little bit more structured and a little bit more graphic. I will say that I'm looking at what I've done to my winged liner and I'm not altogether happy with it. I actually really don't like it. So there's that. It's like this winged liner is so beautiful and then this winged liner is like, what the heck happened here? Maybe I could like try and make it more even. Is that something that will be risk-free or will I have to suffer? This is a catastrophe. You know the truly odd thing? I love wearing winged liner and I actually wear winged liner a lot. But it's like the one time, well not the one time, but like when I do winged liner on camera, it's just bad. Like I'm trying to film myself doing it and it turns out bad. So this is one of those situations. It's okay, we'll push through this. I believe in myself. Not really, but I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna put on some mascara. I'm using my L'Oreal Lash Paradise because it's the mascara that gives me a good push-up and confidence. It's like a push-up bra for your lashes. That's what a good mascara is. And this, my friends, is a good mascara, in my personal opinion. Okay, beautiful people, I am looking at this look and I'm kind of thinking, I want something more fun. I want it to be more fun. I want it to be more elaborate. I want it to be more snazzy. So, I just accidentally threw something across the room. That's fun. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dream Glow Kit. And I'm just going to pick up, I think, this color, like this green color right here. Can you see what I'm doing? This green color. I'm going to pick it up on my finger, I'm going to take it, okay, and I'm going to basically stamp this into the inner portion of my eyelid. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a liquid liner pen and I'm just going to add some liner into that part that I accidentally just covered up with the highlighter. And then for some extra Smash Fabulous highlighter goodness, I'm going to be going in to my Juvia's Place Festival palette. And yes, I know I'm skipping around in this video, but really the reason I'm going into this palette is because this is my favorite white bright highlighter in my entire collection. So I'm going to take my little pinky finger, okay, here she is, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to basically add this to the tiniest part of my inner corner possible. I'm going to give like a little bit of a spotlight highlight and that's it. I just poked myself in the eye and now my eye hurts. That is lovely. Now for my false lashes, now that they have become good and tacky, I'm going to take them. These are the House of Lashes Iconic Lights. Of course, you probably guessed it. I use these all the time and I've used the same pair and I'm probably going to use the same pair to death, and I'm going to be putting these on my lashes today. On my lash line today. Not on my lashes, that would be incorrect. I'm going to put these on my lash line. has false lashes. There's nothing like a good old set of false lashes to make your look better than it actually is. Seriously, you want to look better at makeup? Master false lashes. Somewhat. I have still not mastered false lashes, but I've mastered them-ish, and that's all you need. Then I'm going to go in with my lower lash mascara to give my lower lashes some kind of definition, because otherwise they're naked and no one wants to see that. I'm going in a completely whacked out order in this look, and I just realized that I kind of want to do like a sort of like colored waterline. So I'm looking at some liners that I have here, and I think I want to go for, I would say, like a blue waterline. And yes, I know I just did my lower lash mascara. This is terrible timing, but I'm gonna try and do my lower lash line waterline, lower waterline lash line. Forgive me. I'm going to be going in with some lip liner, and the lip liner that I'm going to be using today is the Wet n Wild gel lip liner in the shade Bear to Comment. You know it's a good thing when you forget what a product's name is, because it means that you've actually been using other things. That's a good thing, in my opinion. Shut up, Anya. What Wet n Wild needs to do in order to make me truly the happiest person alive is to create a lip liner that's this exact creamy, luscious, wonderful formula, but like a true nude. Like a true yellow kind of like nude. Not a pinkish nude, because like this is like a pinkish nudie color. A true nude. And I would be elated. Then I'm going to go in with the Fenty Stunna lip paint in the shade Unbuttoned. I need to get more of these because I love this formula, and the colors that I've been seeing online are beautiful. This lip application is reminding me that my lips are in fact in dire need of an exfoliation. So which lip gloss can I use? Which will make my lips look attractive? Oh yes, I think I'll be using this one. This is the Buxom lip gloss in the shade Hot. Well no, the shade White Russian. And this is going to go on my lips. Oh my gosh, I think I kind of like this look. It's like just very sharp, very colorful, very sexy in like an otherworldly kind of like alien kind of way. I literally was just about to finish up this video when I remembered that I completely forgot to do my highlight and contour. What is with me? So I'm just going to quickly do that. I'm going to be doing my highlighting with the Kylie Cosmetics Loose Highlight in the shade Santorini. This is a highlight that I absolutely love to use. I'm just going to go in with a light hand and just apply some highlight onto my skin. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with like a light contour slash bronze, and I'm just going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, and I'm going to lightly sculpt my face to give this like otherworldly alien makeup look kind of some structure. Okay, my friends, so that is the end of this makeup look. This is how it turned out to be. I personally really do like it. I think if there was like one thing I'd change about this look to even make it a little bit more like interesting, I guess, or a little bit more balanced, would probably be to take away like this blue area in my inner corner, but that's me if I'm being like really picky. I mean, I just don't know if it works. It might look different on camera, but I don't know about real life. The whole aesthetic of this makeup look, in my opinion, is so graphic and so editorial. I absolutely love it, and I just feel like I did add my own twist to it, which was really interesting as well. I mean, it's just one of those makeup looks that I can't decide if I like or if I don't like it, but I appreciate it, you know? I appreciate it because it's like pretty, but at the same time it's very avant-garde in my opinion, very editorial. I like the addition of like the sharp lines mixed in with like the softer outer corner, and then that contrasted with like the upside down wing, and then all that just brought together by the winged liner. I feel like this turned out to be a really interesting look, and I hope you guys like it as well. Let me know what you think of it. Do you like it? Do you not? Give me your thoughts down below. I'll be sure to reply, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.